Teddy, can Rigondo figure out this style?
He has so far. He has ever since he's hit the scenes. You know, he's won a world championship. He won the gold, as you said, in 2,000 games. He will stay on the outside and try to take away the height and the long arms of Petchkoum, and he will keep him off balance by moving side to side.
Should be an exciting bout as Guillermo Rigondo of Cuba goes for his second consecutive gold in the bantamweight division. Bantamweight gold is on the line as Guillermo Rigondo of Cuba squares off against Warapot Petchkoum of Thailand. Rigondo of Cuba, 23 years of age. He is in the red. Petchkoum of Thailand, 23 years of age, in the blue. Rigondo, just 23 years old and already on the verge of a second gold medal. Teddy, in Sydney, he captured gold on his 20th birthday. A brilliant boxer with tremendous hand speed.
And like most Cubans, if he's going to capture his second gold, it will be with the help of his friends. In this case, the legs, the quick hands.
Petchkoum surprised the reigning world champion, Agassi Mamedov of Azerbaijan, in the semifinals, winning a 27-19 score.
Petchkoum is going to stop Rigondo from capturing that second gold trinket. He's going to have to do it with those long arms. That means he's going to have his feet set and punch at the right distance. Keep Rigondo outside.
Rigondo was a bit off balance and he got caught with a straight shot from Petchkoum. Thailand has won 2 medals in the bantamweight division prior to these Olympic Games, both bronze.
Petchkoum has 2 long arms, but expect the right hand to carry most of the load with the southpaw Cuban. Coaches love to use that lead right hand when facing a lefty.
And Teddy, one of the reasons why Thailand has been very successful in these Olympic Games, as Petchkoum got tagged coming in, they'll clean off the gloves, because they have a Cuban coach, Juan Fontanills. They have imported the Cuban style. There's about 13 nations that have hired Cuban coaches to resurrect or establish a program.
Petchkoum got beat to the punch, looking for the right hand against the southpaw. Rigondo's got there quicker. It shows you that not only the other muscles in the body of the Cubans are well trained, but the muscle above the shoulders, well trained also.
Guillermo Rigondo of Cuba on September the 30th of 2000 in Sydney captured the gold medal. And Teddy, he was spectacular in that bout. Just a kid at the time, and he just showed his quickness, his hand speed, and showed greatness at a young age.
And showed why the Cubans keep on winning. They have a farm system.
Sarbelio Fuentes, the head coach of the Cuban team to your right. This is the first Olympic Games that he is the lead man in the corner. And Cuba has already captured 3 gold medals here in Athens. We'll look at the final standings from 2000. Clarence Vincent of the United States was a bronze medalist in this weight class. Rigondo of Cuba in front 6-3 as we start the second.
Petchkoum will go as far as he can stretch those long arms out. And as far as Rigondo has something to say about it, oh, he's going to make sure that Petchkoum does not have the proper landscape to land those long arms. He's going to use his legs, give angles, keep Petchkoum off balance, keep him moving his feet. Yes, Petchkoum has long arms, but yes, also, he needs to be set to use them. Rigondo understands that very well. As long as Rigondo can keep Petchkoum moving his feet, his arms will be controlled. Petchkoum thinking about going downstairs, taking some air out of the tires of Rigondo, and doing it with his favorite punch, the right hand.
And that's one way to stop the movement of Rigondo.
The right hand, as we said early, of the long, wiry Petchkoom will either carry him to gold or give him silver. If he can be accurate with the right hand, it'll be gold, like that. If not, and he reaches in, gets over anxious like that, it might be silver. It will be interesting to follow and see.
Rigondo on his bike a bit here at the end of the second round.
When you're the taller man like Petchkoom in the blue is, you like to stay outside and use that height, dictate range. Petchkoom not being allowed to do that, being forced to follow, being forced to come in because of the quickness, the fleet-footedness of Rigondo in red.
Some of the action, left hand from Rigondo of Cuba.
Quicker hands, more accurate punching, Rigondo.
Cuba continues to dominate, and there you get a look at Alcides Segura. He was the head coach of the Cuban team from 1964 to 2001. Teddy, he is the man that put the Cuban program in place.
The equivalent of Pat Nappy, who for years headed the United States team when they were more prosperous and they won more medals.
He set up the program sort of like Dean Smith did at North Carolina, and for decades he spawned off winners, winning coaches, and winning athletes. And Segura put the plan in place, and Cuba right now with 3 gold medals already here in Athens.
And like Dean Smith, as you use that name, a good analogy, good comparison from North Carolina, as he used the system of the 4-corner offense, Segura has used this system and implemented this system into the Cuban national team. Moving, playing it safe, taking no chances, allowing your opponent to help you, to create offense for you as they come forward and get reckless.
Rigondo opens his lead to 8 now.
As we've seen throughout this Olympic tournament, when an opponent gets behind and the opponent that's ahead knows the score, as they all know because they get it from the corner, and the corner gets it from the stands. The fighter in front goes into his own little version of a prevent defense, leaving the trailing fighter only to look for a Hail Mary punch.
Petchkoom not being able to unleash his right hand that stopped the movement of Rigondo in the second round.
Petchkoom not getting the setting he wanted. He wanted to be able to sit outside, use that, the long jab, control Rigondo, make Rigondo take chances, make Rigondo earn real estate. Not to be. Rigondo got the jump, literally and figuratively, on Petchkoom. He's moving, making Petchkoom follow him, not allowing Petchkoom to be set to use that wingspan.
Guillermo Rigondo 2 minutes away from gold as you get a look at Warapat Petchkoom of Thailand. Petchkoom trying in vain to land that right hand.
What's wrong with this picture? I'll tell you what's wrong with it. The taller Petchkoom has to come forward and do that. Give up his height, become small, not tall.
Evander Holyfield, the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and of course the bronze medalist in the light heavyweight division from the 1984 Olympic Games, checking out the gold medal bouts here in Athens. Holyfield, a gracious heavyweight champion.
The appropriate insignia on the cap of Holyfield. Warrior. Indeed he was.
Warapat Petchkoom of Thailand needs to be a warrior in this final round against Guillermo Rigondo of Cuba. Rigondo in quest of a second consecutive gold medal, and he is yet to turn 24.
Rigondo has used his feet to get the lead. Now he will use distance and the desperation of Rigondo to try to keep that lead, get gold, take advantage of Rigondo being over-anxious, being desperate, reaching like that, and then being able to score like that. Right now, Rigondo understands Petchkum will do some of his work for him. He will come in, leave himself a little fat, open for the quick counters of Rigondo, who has the liberty of staying outside and picking his spots. Rigondo, you might get a look at it in this last minute. He'll use that lead right hand for two things. One, for the jab, set up the body shot right there. Gets a caution from the referee, keep it up. He will also use that lead right hand of the southpaw to turn the hook over, but he'll use it for one other thing. He'll miss you sometimes with the jab or with the hook, but he'll leave his right hand out there and turn you. Take your shoulder, take your neck, and turn you off balance.
Kenny, there have been 3 men in Olympic history to win 3 gold medals in boxing. Laszlo Papp, 1948 middleweight, then 2 light middleweight golds. And of course, Teofilo Stevenson, 3 consecutive golds, and Felix Savon, 3 consecutive golds at heavyweight. Rigondo, after these Olympic Games, is still eligible for 2 more. He could become the first ever 4-time gold medalist in boxing.
A very bright and golden future, I would agree with you, for Rigondo.
He's dominating Warapot Petchkum. And Guillermo Rigondo of Cuba has won his 2nd consecutive gold medal in the bantamweight division, dominating Warapot Petchkum.
And for the future Olympians, this is what you have to look forward to, and you can start preparing now if you're in the weight class of Rigondo. Quick feet, quick hands, good left hand counter.
Guillermo Rigondo captured gold in Sydney on his 20th birthday. Now 1 month shy of his 24th birthday. He captured gold in Athens, defeating Warapot Petchkum of Thailand 22-13. Guillermo Rigondo, golden in Athens. As the Olympic Games come to a close, so does the career of Cuban great Mario Quindolan.